Let's see. Let's see. About to start the race here in a second. Where's my? Just gotta finish doing this car for GT5. Okay. High RPM turbo kit. That's cheating. All right. Take a quick sip of my Pepsi. Mm. Wait, what? God dang it! My recording started by itself again. Oh, my F69 key is stuck again. God damn it. Fix that. Whatever, because I do a premature intro. And knowing me, I'm too lazy to edit the sound. Alright, so welcome everybody to the third annual Cybertron 500 for the EDRA Transformer series. I am very excited to start season 3. This is going to be our best season yet, with a larger amount of drivers and more content for you guys to see and watch. So I'm really excited, and fucking F69 key. Blame that. So I'll make an animated GIF of a stuck F69 key. So I'll do it right now. Alright, so on the poll today, making his EDRA Transfer Series debut is Austin Ogo. Austin Ogo was very fast in testing and practice. Ran a blistering time of 29.8. Starting second is another rookie, Jacob Lawlor. Starting third, Alex Jones. Starting fourth is Maximus Prime, formerly known as Max Power. Story on why Max Power changed his name. Max Power finished last in points in the EDRA Transformer Series last year, so during the off season he was like, man, James, you need to help me out here. I need you to help me boost. I need you to help me. I feel like that my Max Power form isn't helpful enough. So I took him to Cybertron and I shoved the Matrix of Leadership up his butthole, and now he's become Maximus Prime. Starting fifth is EDRA Laughing Stock Tony Davis. No offense, Davis. Starting sixth is Ted Nowakowski, and I misspelled his name on this stupid thing. God! Ugh! I should slap myself for that. Starting seventh is Alonso Chocano, the EDRA All-Star Race winner from last season. He's starting seventh. Starting eighth is Alex DiMarco. Got a lot of Alexes in this league for some reason. Starting ninth is season one only driver Richard Johnson. He's returning his number and original color, so see how he does. And starting in last today is Justin Perry, making his debut today. So interesting about the Autobot division, we have 5 rookies and 5 returning drivers from last season. So that's going to be really interesting to see what's going to happen there. And right after this, we're going to do the Decepticon division. Also, I want to mention that I apologize if I mess up your name, if I don't remember your name, because that might happen, because I have pretty crappy memory. Like, you'll be surprised, I actually had trouble remembering names from last season. Like, I started to remember them by heart by like race 7 last season, so I apologize. But anyway, let's get this season on the roll. Let's go. Fuck this shit. Let's go. Yeah. I got $2,000 for freaking qualifying second because I'm a freaking pro. And we are off. Green flag is out. Who is going to win the Cybertron 500? And Jacob Lawlor blasts off to the lead. Oh, but he doesn't hold the position. Entering turn 2. Oh my goodness. And Maximus Prime already takes first. What a excellent move by him. He went from, I believe, 4th to 1st there, or 3rd to 1st, whatever. And now it's we saw this a lot last season, where there's a lot of mid-pack battles for position for points and other positions and stuff like that. Now Jacob Lawlor challenging Maximus Prime. Oh god. There we go. Jacob Lawlor trying to use the opposite line to his advantage. We've seen a lot of drivers try and do that, but it's never really worked too well. Ooh, that was a close one. Jacob Lawlor to the lead. Maximus Prime still leads. It's the battle for the lead continues as he approaches the white flag. And now, here we go, Jacob Lawlor leading. Giving plenty of room for Maximus Prime. Tries the crossover. Maximus blocks him a little. These two continue to battle. And now, here we go. Jacob Lawlor going to try and give another shot at Maximus Prime here. Maximus Prime hold off a charging Jacob Lawlor. Here they go. Checkered flag. Oh! Maximus Prime wins the Cybertron 500 in the Autobot division. That was an excellent race for the win there. Lasted about 2 laps. Pretty decent start to the season. We saw some interesting battling going on mid-pack. Eventually it spread out a tiny bit, but... So today your winner is Maximus Prime. What an excellent comeback by him after finishing last in the points last season. Now he returns with a win. So excellent job by him. I'm telling you, that matrix of leadership went so far up his ass right there. Finishing second was Jacob Lawlor. Excellent debut by him. See how he does for this season. Finishing third was Ted Nowakowski. Continuing, Nowakowski was on a roll last season when the chase started, even though he wasn't in the chase. He performed progressively well, managed to nab a win. Now the consistency continues on. Finishing fourth was Austin Ogo. Pretty good start by him. He started first, but he fell all the way back to fourth almost immediately. So that was unfortunate for him. Finishing fifth was Tony Davis. After the last 2 seasons, I would say that's an improvement. He's always done good in the Cybertron 500, but he's never done very well afterwards. Finishing sixth was Alonso Chocano. Probably not the return he kind of wanted, but you know, better nothing. And finishing seventh was Alex Jones, who started, I think, second, and he fell all the way back to 7th. Wow. Finishing 8th was Richard Johnson. He went from 9th to 8th. Finishing 9th was Alex DiMarco. Finishing last place was Justin Perry. He did not go anywhere at all. So that's it for the Autobot division, and we will cut to the Decepticon division as they start to roll out onto the track here. And once we start the Decepticon race, feel free to look at the points. Although if you're in the Autobot division and are watching this, you can look at the points if you want. If you want to watch the Decepticon race, that's your decision. All right, time for some Decepticon action. And we're here at the Decepticon division race as they took it out to the track and qualified for their first race of the season. So on the pole for the Decepticon division and with the fastest time is Mason Wood, another rookie. Also, I'd like to mention there are 6 rookies and 4 returning drivers from last season. These 4 returning drivers are Michael Block, Kyle Sosnoski, Seth Cole, and Aaron Williams. Well, Aaron Williams Jr., but I couldn't really find for some reason, wouldn't let me put Williams Jr., but never mind. Well, it shouldn't be too difficult. I mean, we have 2 people with Williams as their last name. So anyway, on the pole, Mason Wood. Starting second, Stephen Pollard, the third. Starting third, Aaron Williams Jr. Starting fourth, Dillon Young. Starting fifth, Michael Block. Starting sixth, Kyle Sosnoski, last season's champion. Here to try and become the first repeat champion in our league's history. Starting seventh, Jake Williams. Starting eighth, Sean Hill. Do not really know Sean Hill too much, but starting ninth is Seth Cole. Seth Cole has the most wins in EDRA Transformer Series with 6. He won 4 races last season. In the season before that, he got 2 wins. So he's definitely pretty fast, I'd say. And hold on a second, we're lagging a tiny bit. And then starting last place is Jake White. Some of these drivers I don't know too well, but anyway, I don't think it's gonna be too much of a problem. But anyways, let's get this race underway. Excited. I'm ready. The Autobot race is good. Hope the Decepticon race was good. And hold on. This might help a tiny with the video lag. 2, 1. Green flag is out. We are underway. Mason Wood immediately drops the lead to Stephen Pollard. And I just wanted to say, a lot of drivers decide to have purple in their cars this season. Well, they are a Decepticon division, so I guess that does make sense. As anyway, Dillon Young, Stephen Pollard battle for the lead. Aaron Williams shoving him out of the way, and now wants Pollard to himself. He wants Pollard to himself, I'm telling you. He wants Pollard. As Mason Wood trying to regain the positions he lost. Looks like he might do that, even though Williams is really, really fast. In a turn, Mason Wood passes by. Whoa, Williams goes a little wide. There's Kyle. Whoa. Oh, he got into a wreck already, but Kyle Sosnoski moved up to second, I think, there. Decepticon cars look a lot faster than the Autobot ones. That might come into play at the chase. I wonder if the Decepticons are running better setups than the Autobots are. If so, Autobot drivers are in trouble for the chase. Possibly. As they battle for second between Mason Wood and Kyle Sosnoski. Mason Wood right under Sosnoski there. As Team Pollard pulls away. Aaron Williams still in fourth, trying to do something. Got under Sosnoski there. Sosnoski got a little loose. Sosnoski loses second to Mason Wood. Smoked a little there. Sosnoski making a comeback on Mason Wood. Wow. Kyle Sosnoski, oh, dang, he went for a second there. Almost got to him, but did not succeed in passing Mason Wood there. As Stephen Pollard, out of nowhere, Stephen Pollard was one of the worst in practice and in testing, but he did qualify in near the front. But my goodness, I was not expecting him to get to do so well, but I believe he did pretty good. He countered Mason Wood's start after Mason Wood botched the start and kept Aaron Williams behind him as well. But so Stephen Pollard won. Finishing second was Mason Wood. Finishing third with Kyle Sosnoski. Amazing job by him. He went from all the way from the back and got a podium out of it. Excellent job. Finishing fourth was Aaron Williams Jr. Not too bad, I guess, for him. I mean, he did wreck, and he did to move a couple positions to recapture his spot. Finishing fifth was Dillon Young. Dillon Young was actually up in second at the beginning, and then he started falling back. I don't know what happened to him. Finishing sixth was Jake Williams. Finishing seventh was, I think, Jake White. I think. Dang it, I'm really sorry if I mess up your names. Like, I mean, a lot of people have their names with JS, but so we'll call him Jake White for now. Or Jack White. I don't know. I think it's Jack White. Hold on. We'll check in a second. And finishing eighth was Michael Block. Not good. Whoa, what the fuck? Okay, sorry there. Finishing ninth was Seth Cole. What disappointing Cybertron 500 for him. He was hoping to go for a three-peat, but that did not happen. And finishing last place was Sharn Hill. So that's pretty much it for today, guys. Points are in the description for each division. And also, I want to point out that if you're watching this and you have gotten up to this point, please be noted that the comment to keep your ride rule is in effect. The rule is that if you do not comment at least 3 times in the first 6 races, you will lose your spot. You will lose your points and your driver, and you will be replaced by someone else, whoever wants to place your spot. So, and the good thing is you can only have to comment in the first you only have to comment 3 times in the first 6 races, meaning that if you watch them, well, so it's a lot easier for you guys. You're lucky I wasn't so. I was gonna actually be a lot stricter. I was actually going to make you had to comment in every single race for the first 6 races to make it in. But I was in a generous mood, so I decided to reduce it to 3. Oh yeah, that's pretty much it. Huge thanks for everyone watching, and I hope you guys like the longer video. Are going to like the longer videos now, as the videos before were about 5 to 7 minutes long, depending on how long I talk, like, because I'm dragging this on. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next Saturday for the... Oh, yeah, I knew I was forgetting something. The theme for this season is Transformers Prime, which is the most recent Transformers series at the moment, so we'll be going based off characters from there. So next week, our race will be either going to be the Prime and the Prime Bulkhead 400. See you guys then.